Okay, today we're talking about copycat syndrome. So, what the heck's copycat syndrome? It is this fun little thing where everybody in the same industry goes online, copies the other thing that everybody else is doing, and then they all sound exactly the same and they all look the exact same, and people who aren't in the industry show up, look at it, and go, what in the hell is happening here? It's a thing. You know where I see it the most? The photography industry and the coaching industry. Probably because I follow both those things. I'm sure it happens in every industry. I just don't see it because I don't follow it very closely. So what am I seeing happening? Everybody saying the same fucking thing, having the same branding, looking exactly like the same outfit, same everything. Like photographers with the wide brimmed hat for a while there. Did anybody else see that? Literally every photographer had the same fucking hat. It was ridiculous. They all looked the same. They all were in this little echo chamber, this little like mixy mix of everybody looking exactly the same, acting the same, making the same. They literally were selling presets to each other so their photos looked the same. It was absurd. I haven't noticed it lately because I unsubscribed from all of that. And this is why. I don't want to follow in my industry. I want to lead in my industry, and I do. And how do I lead in my industry? I don't copy other people anymore. And this is hard at the beginning when you're like, okay, I need inspiration from people in my industry so I know what to post, especially if you're new on social media. But I challenge you to unfollow everybody in your industry. Oh, egad, Stephanie, what? I challenge you. What would happen if you did? Probably the world would mend. Other people in your industry aren't hiring you, right? It's other people. Like, I was trying to impress other photographers when I needed to impress people who wanted to hire me instead, because other photographers weren't going to hire me, right? What would happen? You would probably get inspiration from other places, right? I started following people in completely different industries than me, because it really excites me when I see people who have built something new and exciting and they're talking about it. It's like probably my favorite thing in the whole world is watching or listening to someone get really, really excited about something they're super passionate about, even if I know nothing about it. Because I'm like, that's what that for me is like the golden juice from heaven. People being excited about shit that they care about. I'm like, I could listen, like even my kid talking about Minecraft. Sometimes I'm like, okay, Minecraft again, but he's so fucking excited and he cares and he's built this thing and then he built me a greenhouse on Minecraft. I don't understand video games, but anyways, listening to somebody be excited about something is my favorite. And it builds excitement in me about other things I'm excited about. It's like this ball of, momentum. You can either spiral down or you can spiral up, right? So my challenge for you is that we're going to find inspiration somewhere far, far away from your industry and your niche, okay? So we're not going to be like, okay, well, I own a store, but I'm going to follow somebody who owns a bigger store. No, we're going to follow somebody like in tech or somebody in finance or somebody in well drilling. I don't know. Find somebody who's excited about what they do that is completely unrelated to you and find some inspiration there. Because the more we just focus on what's happening in our industry, we get dragged down by trends. People are like, things are trending this way and things are trending this way. And even in finance, like I see all this stuff be like, there's a recession coming and there's this and there's that, like all this fear mongering shit that's just going to paralyze you and then make you react to things that other people don't. My big pet peeve is when people make content calling out something in their industry. The people who follow you aren't in your industry, so they don't give a fuck, okay? Unless you're being like, I train this way and others train this way and this is why I like how I do it. That's great. But if you're just being like, everyone else in my industry is doing this and I don't like it. The people who aren't in your industry and are your ideal clients are like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what is she even talking about? And then they walk away because they don't get it. So let's focus on inspiration. Let's focus on finding inspiration other places, like maybe not even on social media, maybe in the real world. Maybe you go volunteer somewhere. Maybe you go listen to somebody read their book at a poetry thing. Maybe you go to an art gallery. Where can you find inspiration of people who are doing amazing things? Because it's not the things they're doing that will make you better at your job. It's the excitement that they have for it. And the more that you can share how you're excited about what you're doing, then the more excited you'll get about it. This is why I love like the mastermind group, so we get to banter back and forth. Explaining what you do to someone brand new and getting excited about it is probably the single most amazing thing you can do to boost your excitement about what you're doing. Honestly, if you feel like you're always just in like on social media saying the same things to the same people, oh, you get so dragged down. You're in the business, you're only focusing on the tasks of the business, and you start to lose that inspiration. Not because you're bad, not because you have bad energetics, but because it gets boring. But like meeting a new person and like explaining why you're passionate about what you do is like, it's one of the most invigorating things you can do for yourself and for your business. We do this a shit ton in my mastermind, and we've done this in previous challenges. I've literally seen people go from this isn't working to lit the fuck up, not from anybody else's idea, but from explaining what they do to someone and a new person being like, holy shit, that's cool. That's all it took. That's literally all it took. So where can we find that for you? First of all, tell me. I fucking love hearing new ideas and exciting things. Share what you're doing and tag me and tell me. Pour your guts out. Let's hear it. Go somewhere. Meet someone new. Find someone interesting. Watch a show it's completely out of your genres. Try new things. The more new things that you're seeing and you're talking to new people who don't know you, the more you're going to get that internal like, yeah, you know what I'm doing is really cool and I really do love it and this is why I love it. The more we can tap into that, the better we're going to do. So what's your homework today? Go find something inspirational. If it's something you found online and a completely different thing, then share it online. Be like, hey, I just found about this person and they're doing this. Isn't that cool? I love businesses who are innovating. Cool, fun content. Maybe you'll inspire someone else. Maybe you just share it with me. Whatever it is, I want you to really find other ways to get excited, okay? And then you'll stop copying. It'll just naturally happen. And if you feel yourself copying, just stop that. It's not good. You can do better. I know you can.